What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to CK2 Elder Kings and King Gromm of Winterhold. And boy, I'm not tired of saying his name. Such a badass character, and it's only gonna get better. Honestly, I've got something really great in store for you today. No joke. But before we get to that, and before we talk about his health and his succession, two things that you guys have been concerned with in the comment section, there's something else I need to mention, because in the last episode we saw the death of our great queen Julia. After a period of being bedridden, she finally succumbed. There was nothing we could do. I tried every single spell and none would work, which is actually quite devastating if you think about it. I mean, we're probably the strongest and most legendary mage in the world right now, in the entirety of the world, right? And we couldn't save our wife. That's pretty, I mean, damn, that's depressing. But anyways, that's actually not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to mention is that ever since Julia left, she was sort of replaced by a new woman at court, but one that I only get to introduce today. And her name is Dibella Divine. So this one is the new custom character created by Julia, actually. And so she is somewhat of a reincarnation of the old Queen Julia, but at the same time, she's basically a goddess that has decided to walk amongst mortals. So that's why she's called Dibella Divine. She is supposed to be Dibella, the goddess Dibella, the goddess of sex, arts, and love. And as you can see by her traits, that is pretty much who she is. She is an experienced agent. I guess that's probably the one thing that doesn't fit as well. But out of all the education traits, this is the best I found. So this one is trained in the arts of subterfuge and that's basically deception and deceit, which I feel like fits the best for this goddess. But anyways, she also has the lover birth sign. She's attractive, has a melodious voice. She's a poet. She is an ultimate, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. She's a hedonist, socializer, a painter and musician, a master seductress. She's lustful, gregarious, and vain. So she's very concerned with her appearance, and she does look amazing. And other than that, she is going to be she's going to be quite a force at court. If we have a quick look at our opinion here, or our opinion, Gromm's opinion of Dibella, this new woman, we're rather attracted. As you can see, plus 50 from being Master Seductress, plus 30 for being fair, and then all of these other modifiers. It's hard not to like Dibella here. But yeah, so we'll see what she does. She does follow the 8 divines, which is important. Of course, she follows herself, and she is Ultima. Now, this is interesting because the Ultima live a little bit longer than humans, so they're usually going to die at age like 130, something like that. Like, that's old for them, but it's easy to get that old. And they have several traits. They have the Ultima Young trait, which you can see here, gives them extra health, but lowers their fertility significantly. Now, Dibella does have many other traits that increase her fertility, so I think she's still rather fertile, and this will also go away as she gets older, and she gets the new trait to be an adult Ultima. Then the fertility is increased significantly. So yeah, we'll see what she's up to. We don't know it. Gromm doesn't know it, that he has a goddess in his court, but he's probably going to figure this out soon. He is rather smart anyways. But yeah, that was the big thing I wanted to mention. Now, I do want to quickly talk about the succession here, because we have one advantage. The Tanistry allows us to choose our successors, and it allows in comparison to the regular elective succession, it allows only for our dynasty members to get onto the throne. So that's really good. But obviously, we still have these issues that people are voting for our sisters. 14 people supporting my older sister, and 13 the other one. And there's only 2 people actually voting for my preferred candidate, Baron Gromm of Eurosac. He's our grandson. And interestingly, it's obviously my own vote, and Jarl Shishani Darodo of Eastmarch. So that's some loyalty if I ever saw one. And for that reason, actually, well, not just for that reason, but as well for that reason too, I've decided to spend some time off camera and add a few more Khajiit to his court. So his heir, a female Khajiit here, was married off, and his other 2 sons, Rendro Dorado, was married off as well. And then his youngest son, 14 years, still a little kitten, has already been betrothed as well. And then there's a few, I think there's one more Khajiit couple that I've added to his court as well, just so that he will create a few more, because I don't want him to marry off his children to humans and then having interracial marriages that, doesn't produce any offsprings. So yeah, anyways, that is that. And yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to do. For that, I need to check out my relations here. Yeah, my friend needs to be invited to court because I mean to give him some land. We have already taken over one more province from the Reachmen over here that I don't really know what to do with. I could hold onto it right now, but I don't want to actually. And there's a lot more territories that we're actually going to get once this war is over. So we can actually start the assault here, by the way. And I mean to give some of these territories to our friend here. I know he's an orc, but he does follow the 8 divines, and this is the most important for us. And I also believe that if we have a quick look at the surroundings here, we have Orsimmar culture, or the orc culture, in close proximity here. So having him rule these territories here wouldn't be too far off. The orcs traditionally live in the mountains, so I think that would actually not be too bad. But yeah, that's just a minor detail we're going to be talking about in the future. And then, yeah, I've realized that I can actually imprison my only tribal vassal at the moment, Chief Ungavin of Ollenfeld. Now, his island here is actually part of the Duchy of Winterhold, or the Jarldom of Winterhold. And I've initially let him just be my vassal and continue his religion, which is surprising for a religious zealot. But I just felt like, it's a kind of a history. But now he is plotting to kidnap the Princess Ciri of Winterhold, and he does not want to end his plot. So there's only one option, and that's to imprison him, and it was successful. Which is actually kind of annoying, because I think we can't really revoke the title. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with him right now, but I guess I'm just going to leave him imprisoned. And then his sister, she's the one that will inherit, and then who comes after that? I don't know, actually. So I'm uncertain, but okay, he's imprisoned for now, so that's good. Let me quickly check out what else I needed to do. Did I invite my friend? I think I did, and I did talk about succession as well. You're coming to my court, right? Yeah, okay, so he's coming, very good. And yeah, we can give out some more titles. Right, now, I have also been looking at the various courtiers I have, and I found this one, Brilling Flamehair. She has a companion's bloodline. She is of the Flamehair dynasty, which was once powerful, the powerful kings of Eastmarch. And even though they have fallen from grace, I'm thinking about making her the new queen of Winterhold. And I think there's not really anything stopping me. I think I just want to wait for the war to end before I make that decision final, but it's pretty much what I'm going to go with. But yeah, so without further ado, I think at this point I'm just going to go forward and well, one last thing I need to do, and that's the big thing that I've mentioned. I am going to learn the Thu'um today, because I've done some testing and I now know what we need to do. And this might surprise you, but we're going to have to leave the Greybeards. I know we've already become a master of the way, giving us a lot of health as well, so, that's something to keep in mind. But leaving the society is actually what will allow us to learn the Thu'um. You'll see how that works in a second. We have a 90-day cooldown. We still have this war to deal with. But once that is all done, well, you will know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to not have Shoshani lead, because he's already quite stressed. In fact, I might even be able to help him. We do have quite a lot of Magicka, don't we? What's my Magicka level at? 45. I think I might want to get rid of your, I don't know, depression or stress. Both with -1 health. I think I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of your... Well, that depends, obviously. Heal the senses. Heal voice. Let's do that, actually. My target will have a powerful voice. Oh, actually, that's not what I meant. Oops. No. That's not what I want. Cure symptom. Tame inner demons. I think that... Nope, that's... Oh, man. If only ever I knew what the spells do. It could be... This could be done better, to be honest. Heal the senses. That was not it. God damn it. Cure disease. Nah, it's not a disease. Man, okay, this bothers me now. I thought this would go a lot faster. Soothing melody. I think that was it. Okay, there we go. God damn it. Alright, so yeah, either go get rid of the stress. I think we'll heal the depression. This seems a bit more, yeah, important. Anyway, after this long intro that cost half the episode, let's actually move forward with this war. There we go. So yeah, we assaulted. I think we're just going to keep assaulting here to get this done. I think once all of this has been well, it's not going to be quite enough, unfortunately. All right, our friend has arrived. Very good. Let's take this last stronghold. 99%. You are kidding me, right? All right, well, anyways, I think this last battle should be enough. That should suffice. There we go. We'll end the war, and we should have all of their lands under control. What the heck? Okay, that's a different... All right, never mind. This is a different duchy, so it's all good. All right, so I think for now, what we'll do is we'll stand down our troops. And, yeah, so we've got 1, 2 tribes. Then we've got these 2... build a new holding, destroy the tribal settlement. Yeah, only I don't have the money for that, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got a lot of new things we can potentially give out. So here's what I will do. I have a few people at my court that I want to grant titles to. And some of them are of families that we already know. Actually, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Search the court. I've already done that, just to have a look. And I want to have people that are not rulers and that are, well, they're all my religion, so that's actually, there's no point in that. Now, you are an unmarried, relatively old woman. You have children already. You have an unfaithful daughter. Then this one is supposed to be my queen. This dude is 52 years old. Then we've got you, 53 years old. Frissa, you're 70 years old. Oh my god. Alright. Wasn't there some other people? Alright, this one. Now you have a 45-year-old husband. And I think... Wait. How is your wife at my court, but you are not? Alright, that's odd. That's actually pretty annoying as well. Okay, but this dude, alright, so he's content, he's 46 years old, he's got a young, well, relatively young wife. So I'm going to give him some lands. We're going to give him probably, Harvakstead, if only, no, this one, Harmugstal. There you go. This is the one that you'll receive. Enjoy. So this is a new tribe, but that's all good. And then, right, we got Thoric, 20-year-old, and his wife, 33 years old. And you will get... Alright, so I gotta be checking this out. We have... This is a tribe. This is a tribe. Alright, I think I'm gonna give him this tribe. Thoric was his name. There we go. Thoric, you will get Carveston. There you go. And then do we have someone else? Werner. No, we've got this Werner, 25-year-old. Okay, and you will get Reachcliff. Reachcliff. There you go. Alright. So we've got 2 flame hairs here, which might seem like a lot, but they only have like relatively weak tribal holdings. So that's fine. And then we've got this guy over here. And then these feudal titles I want to give to my friend. So let's go ahead and do that. If I can find him. Here we go. Olagush Gashol. You do have a child, so that's all right. You're very zealous. You are even a mage, so that's all good. And we'll give you... Now, can I create the title? I can actually create the duchy as well. Let's do that real quick. And there you go. My friend, you will have... Now, what's going to be your capital? Markarth. And then include lower titles, Yaldom of the Reach. There you freaking go. So our friend, he's a powerful vassal. He's got his own heir who's 25. It's all pretty good. And yeah, lustful, envious. Yeah, he's got 9 titles, but I'm thinking he's gonna give them out. Yeah, these minor titles. Probably should have given them out myself, but whatever. We can go ahead and pick a new ambition to see the realm prosper, I guess is what we're gonna go for. I don't mean to go to war, because there's some other things I want to do, and I think we are also going to arrange a new marriage here with not the Bella. She lost some of her traits, apparently. That's pretty annoying, actually. As you can see, she gained the pure trait, but she lost a lot of her lifestyle traits. Can you only have 1? I don't think so, so that's a bit odd. I might have to fix that, but for now, let's go for this flame hair woman. And she's only really important because she has a companion bloodline. And that is something that is pretty important in Nordic or Northern culture. Okay, now, and at the end here, I have left the Greybeards. I need to wait a little bit more before I can join them again. And that's what we'll need to do in order to learn the voice. It's pretty strange, I know, but that's the way it is. And my grandson declared a conquest. Well, good for you. In fact, maybe I can heal your disfigurement. We can also form an alliance. He doesn't want that. Yeah, people have been talking about me helping my family by making them more beautiful, stronger, and all these kinds of things. Let's go for regenerate body. I will heal my target's face. I think this is something that I'm gonna do, actually. Yeah, there you go. Because he doesn't have to run around disfigured if his grandfather's the most legendary mage in the world. So I think that's a pretty good help there. Anyways, let's move on, though. Yes, our heir keeps changing. I know, thank you. And I believe now the time has come. Yeah, we can join the Greybeards again. So, what this does, or what this means, is that we once again have to go on a pilgrimage. And I don't think that this is how it's intended, but it's at least how it works, unfortunately. So what we're doing now is we're going to go on another pilgrimage, but instead of actually joining the Greybeards at the end, we are we're doing something else. But first, let's check this out. My word has reached me that your Lord Spiritual has accused me of a heresy. I implore you, as a God-fearing devout of the divines to another, to believe me when I tell you I am not a heretic. My niece tells me she's not a heretic. I'm sure Jarl Kintria is not a heretic. Apologetic letter is sent Jarl Idgrod of Ironbind. She is zealous, whereas you are not. That's a difficult decision. Now, you're my niece. She's considered a powerful vassal in the realm. She does have a lot of martial skill, but that doesn't actually matter to us. Do we believe her? She's paranoid. So I like her, 22. I like my Magister more. But you support a different heir. But so do you. I don't know, but I believe I'm actually going to believe my Magister here. Yeah, so you'll be branded as a heretic. I don't know if that does anything, but we'll continue our pilgrimage anyways. I'm not going to read out these things because we've all seen them before. Oh wow, you only have one title? Oh, he's given up another one. He's got a lag. He's at least content and a master mage, so that's good. That's good, but you do not... Oh, wow, you do not like him. Alright, well, we'll have to see how that works out, but for now, it should be fine. For now, this should be fine. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, we'll scare the wolves away. As I said, though, I'm not reading this out. We already know what's going on. We'll continue the pilgrimage, and we'll go with the save options whenever possible, but when we don't have to, when we don't have them, we'll just fight our way through. That should be no problem. We'll help this guy. Our wife is already pregnant. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Damn. Alright, well, onwards. And continue pilgrimage. Maneuver around the rocks. Move on. Continue. Oh my god. There are necromancers here. To be honest, I think I'm gonna take out necromancers just because. But yeah. Anyway, onwards. Oh, are you gonna revoke some titles there? I don't know if that was so smart having an orc there. Now I'm a bit worried. But he's got the seduction focus, so it's all good. Anyway, let's move on. And let's actually move on as well. And onwards. I think there's one more. Yeah, evade the troll. And there we go. Okay, so this is where we are. We're actually going to visit the Greybeards as well. But then, we've got two options. At the end here, we can join their order, which I did last time, and it led to nothing. Now, by the way, I guess I should have mentioned this before, but I was actually checking out the guild hall, and there was nothing we could do. Like, there was just nothing there. That the only thing we could do is the specialization that you can do as part of other societies as well. So we joined the Greybeards, we worked up our way to the highest rank, and we had never anything happening. So what you need to do is not join the order, but instead just study. And when you study, oh come on. Oh, there you go. Alright, so I thought it would work this time. But yeah, after weeks of study and training, we've realized our potential and acquired the ability to wield the Thu'um. The Greybeards advise you to use your gift wisely and recommend that you follow the way of the voice to avert any possible corruption. So this is really cool. And basically, there's 3 tiers to this. And every time, at least that's how I think it works. Every time you want to level up, you have to do the pilgrimage again, which is a bit annoying, and as I said, I don't think this is how it's intended, but that's how it works, and that's what I will be doing. But for now, we gain some more prestige and favor, and we have the basic understanding of the Thu'um right here, which, I mean, that's really cool. That's just the last thing we really needed for this character. So yeah, that's really cool. We do have someone else who has that same understanding, which is pretty impressive, the king of the Columbian Estates here. And you guys have warned me of the Columbian Estates because they are not a feudal government, they're a confederacy. So they can call their tribal people, and I see that here in this war. They're going to be a tough nut to crack, I know that, but I think once we've dealt with the Reachmen completely, because they're still around, we're still not done, I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to destroy them. To destroy the Columbian Estates, so at least push them out of Skyrim. But yeah, that should be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know it was a slow start, but I think in the end, with having a basic understanding of the Thu'um, it was kind of worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching so far. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.